What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back continuing with Metallica's new album, 72 Seasons. This time we checking out the official music video of Shadows Follow. Let's go ahead, shut up, and turn it up. Oh, they got the clips going on, okay. Another animated video. We are. Oh. I love this animated look, bro. Okay. All right. Intro was okay. It was all right. Kind of getting us going on and everything. I was just sitting here trying to figure out what it was they were standing on. The only thing I could think of is obviously we have a sundial, right? And then we have the Roman numerals, which means that it's telling time because, you know, back then that's how they told time with the needle. And depending on the way that wherever the position of the sun was will tell you what time it is. But what's really cool is at the bottom they have the cogs that are spinning, right? Because this was something that didn't necessarily need cogs. You just need to put the needle on, put it on the ground, and then observe where the sun is shining to tell what the time is. But the cogs underneath is what's interesting. So let's keep it going. Okay, look, I was sitting here, you know, I'm trying to get into the groove and everything, but I don't know, maybe it's because I'm tired. I'm sitting here trying to pick up what he's saying and everything. And sometimes I don't really get what's going on. I like what he's saying. I can make out a little bit here or there. I can't really get what he's saying until the hook comes, like the chorus comes and everything. It sounds like he said, still I run, you know, my shadow follows, right? There's no matter. So basically, whatever you do, you can't really escape your shadow as long as the sun is shining. So what am I to think of this, right? Your shadows, you know, dark times in your life, right? Stuff that's always going to be a part of you. And it's kind of like up to you if you want these dark parts of you to continue plaguing your life, right? Or do you want to get rid of them? Right. The interesting thing about this is that, you know, the only way to get rid of your shadow is to be in darkness. Right. So that means you're essentially living in darkness. But at the same time, you don't know where you're going. So at some point, you have to come out into the light and face your shadow. You know what I mean? So no matter where you run, he's just saying that his past is always going to be there as long as the sun is shining, as long as he continues to keep facing, you know, moving forward, moving towards the light. The shadows will always be there. Right. And there's not really much you can do about it except live with it or learn to live with it. Okay. I got all of that from just what he said in the chorus. You could be talking about something completely different. Let's get back to it. nasty slow groove. Oh, that solo came out of nowhere. Look, man, see, I said this before, and when I was doing reactions to Metallica's, I was going on a binge of their 1988 and 1989 Seattle binge and everything, which got to put to a pause because Metallica's released a new album. And I think I was talking about how Metallica just has a very, very good job at just maintaining interest, right? Whether it be the groove switch, tempo change, melody change. I mean, I didn't want to talk about the solo, how it was playing a melody and then all of a sudden it was joined by another melody, almost kind of like you straddling around in darkness, and then all of a sudden, you're joined by them. But the layer that came in was the higher layer, right? Because it came at like the midway, and then the higher layer kind of came in, almost kind of insinuate that, you are joining your shadows, right? Because I like to think shadows is low, right? And everything above shadows will be light. So they're a lighter melody, and of course, then they transition into master, no, very good solo. The wah pedal, of course, being used here, which is very, very good, especially when you're trying to imitate the sound of anguish reconciling, basically just dealing with things. And it was epic, of course. And then they continued to go on with this just almost seamlessly limitless groove, right? Imagine if I didn't know that this was 6 minutes. I'm just sitting there jamming. Like, I don't know when the next time he's going to start singing, but let's keep it going. I thought he was going to do it again. Okay. It is what I thought. I don't care what anybody say, man. Metallica's here to stay. They are here to stay. They still rocking out here, man. What, they 60 years old? Still out here rocking. Come on. And honestly, guys, I think they coming up with fresh perspectives, especially when it comes to music. I feel like it's really difficult to be unique and still retain at least a little bit of that Metallica sound. You know what I mean? this whole entire time I was sitting here thinking about the eclipse that they're showing, right? And of course, when the eclipse happened, the entire world is shadowed. I was sitting here thinking that the sun, is a very, very powerful star. You know what I mean? And for the most part, the sun is unbothered. But even the sun, even the most powerful sun gets blocked out. Even its shadow starts coming around. If something that powerful can't escape an inevitable eclipse, I can see how that kind of can relate to us as ourselves, right? That eventually we get eclipsed because we are the light, right? You're living your life. You're alive. You are the light. But eventually you get eclipsed, and then it's just a matter of how you deal with it. The sun deals with it by just staying in place, right? Just being immovable, unshakable until it passes. And then, of course, the sun has arrived. But no matter how much the sun tries to run away, it cannot escape that inevitable eclipse that comes. I forgot whenever it comes, but I'm pretty sure I got a pretty good idea of what this is about. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think about this song down in the comments. It's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.